A middle-aged woman was recovering from an illness between the months of April 2023 to July of 2023. During these months, she became literally paralyzed emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally. She was in distress. Her anxiety was so high. She wakes up 3 a.m. every day in cold sweats because she became afraid that she might exit the world without accomplishing the very reason she believed God has called her here to do. She wake up negotiating with God. And within this period, she started hearing a peaceful tone of a hymn. It's a hymn she wasn't so familiar with. But this hymn wakes her up every day, the tune. She decided to find the lyrics for this hymn. As she looked through the internet, she was able to find the lyrics of the hymn. He felt as if the lyrics of the hymn was written specially just for her. She looked up the author of the hymn and found out that this hymn was authored by George Matheson, a Scottish minister born March 27, 1842. And he passed away August 28, 1906. George Matheson said, on the eve of his sister's wedding, on the eve of my sister's marriage, I went through what I describe as a very painful mental agony. And this song, titled "The Love That Will Not Let Me Go," was the product of my pain that night. George Matheson became blind at the age of 20, and his sister volunteered to be there for him. As an intelligent man, young man, he was able to finish his degree. The sister helped him to finish his theological degree by studying Greek, Latin, and Hebrew, just to help her brother. And on the eve of her marriage, there's no doubt that he had this painful experience. But in that difficult night, in that painful stress, mental stress, George Matheson decided to lean on God. That woman, that middle-aged woman, is me. And I asked my God, why did you give me this son? And I realized that this song was a product of pain. And the pain that I was going through at this moment. The lesson was there is always something good that will come out of your pain. What do you do with your pain today? Do you run to your friends? Do you blame yourself and become the victim? Or do you run to God to reveal His purpose for this pain? Because I believe from my experience right now and everything I've had, that is true indeed, every pain is wrapped with treasure inside. Have you decided to lean on God in times of distress, in times of disappointment, in times of no one to run to say, Lord, just give me peace and help me to lean on you so you can turn my pain into purpose. George Mattheson's pain was turned into purpose because he was able to lean on God in time of his pain. In times of pain, may I encourage you to lean on God. Run to God, not to run away from God. Do not blame God, just run to God. Because it's only when you run to God with your package of disappointment and pain that the true treasure that is wrapped in sandpaper of your pain will be turned into purpose. That's the only time you will be able to see what God has planned that you couldn't see. The topic of this discussion today: what do you do with your pain? How do you handle it? Do you run away from God, or do you run to God? Run to God so He can turn your pain into purpose. He turned my pain into purpose. Thank you. Please share so we can encourage each other. That's the main purpose. God bless you.